Hey, today I'm going to my parents' house and I'm going to be helping my dad install some Kraus Shoal Bay Cypress vinyl flooring. Let's get into it. So just a quick overview of some of the tools that we're going to be using. This is just a straight edge saw for cutting some of the intricate cuts. We're going to use a straight edge with the utility knife to make some quick cuts that are just straight. You'll need your tape measure and a pencil. The persuader for the floor with the special little groove in it, like that, so that when you hammer it with your mallet this way, it doesn't damage the edge of the tiles. And then when you're up against the wall and you have a hard time, there's nowhere to actually hammer the tile into place, this bar has felt tips on the bottom so it doesn't damage anything, and you would put it in and your tile would be under here and the wall would be right up here. You would then hammer on this side, creating the pressure to put the tile into place. Oh, and don't forget, very important, knee pads. Okay, this is the Kraus flooring that we used. I loved it from the moment I saw it. It is a beautiful flooring. It's kid and pet friendly. You just want to make sure that you vacuum up your floor really well so that there's nothing underneath your tiles when you flap them down. So we've got some 1/4 inch spacers to keep the flooring off of the wall. And the good thing about that is the trim that we're going to be using is 5/8, so that'll cover up the gap, no problem. Then you'll have to push it towards me, Dad. Okay, go.
More?
More. Okay, stop there. We're using our 1970s bar that was in the corner over there as our workbench. Okay, our first cut is 26 inches. We've already measured that off. Dad's got the T-square. He's going to cut that. And then we're just going to tip it over and snap it. Boom! Okay, first cut going in. Does it fit? The moment of truth. Yeah. Looks good. One more thing, whatever you end up cutting off from the far end here, put it there to start your next row, but always calculate to make sure you have more than 6 inches at the far end.
There. You good?
Yeah. So when you're doing vinyl flooring, you want to make sure you have the proper tools. This is a persuader for vinyl flooring. It's got a little lip on it right here that sits right on the edge of the vinyl flooring. So when you hammer, you're not going to break your edging right there. Just make sure you tighten up all these gaps. So the first thing I do when I'm putting these in is I set the far corner into the tracking. Drop it all in, push it across till it hits the last board, keeping pressure on the long side, bending the short side, and setting it into place. And then if I need to, I take the mallet and just give it a little tap. Making sure that it all fits good, and if it doesn't, again, use the persuader to move it into location so it's nice and smooth all the way across. So 3 hours later, we have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16 rows, I do believe. And these are our boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boxes. Hey, and if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to click like and subscribe down below. Thanks, it really helps a lot. So we're here, my day 2, my dad's day 3. My dad did a bunch last night and yesterday while I was not here. So, and he's moved a lot of the furniture around. Can't really see the floor, but this room is now more than 3/4 of the way done. Today, goal is get this part done, hopefully start into the bedroom where the awesome light is that is dimmable. Check out that video right there, the awesome light.
Swept by current, swallowed by a wave. Take heed, they'll say, no, no, no need to get out. Just stay on a lovely holiday.
The beard knows.
The beard knows. The beard gives intelligence
To who?
to everyone that's around. So right now you're smarter because of the beard. My dad's smarter because of the beard. My mom's smarter because of the beard. The beard gives knowledge. Clothes.
It's because it's hiding all your lunch in there.
Yeah. Okay, we've come to an important part here now. This is the big room, and it has a tile going down, and this room is not going to have the tile going down anytime soon. So now we have the transom for the flooring to connect to. I'm not sure, I think we forgot to record that. We use construction adhesive to glue it down to the concrete floor, and then drilled a few pilot holes and use some concrete nails to hold it into the surface. So when you buy these pieces at your hardware store, they come in 6-foot lengths, and so does the rubber piece that goes on top.
So 2 inches.
2 inches from here.
I don't know whether that breaks.
So when you're making these long cuts for the vinyl flooring along the wall, you need to use a saw, a jigsaw, or a circular saw in order to cut them. The scoring method won't work.
Okay, so we have to cut this board around the door frame that's going to be here. So all we do is we mark here, and we'll move it over about 1/4 of an inch there, put a mark, and then here, same thing, about 1/4 of an inch. It's 1 3/4 inches with the gap for the wood that's going on the door frame. Measure this off 1 3/4 inches right there. So this is our gap, like this, and straight across there. Okay, the piece is all cut. Now we're just going to slide it back into position here. Maybe not. we go. Easy breezy. Now we'll just cut the pieces to go in here, and we're done. So we're just gonna cut this board at 46 inches. Make our mark. Use the T-square. Using the T-square on the mark, go over the cut a couple of times, and then you flip the board over and just snap, and it's done. And then you just have to cut the backing. And the floor is all done in here as well. Everything looks good. It's all back to normal. We started with 35 boxes, and we've got 3 left.